Hi, this is Mega Geek and I'm Dan. Welcome back to the workshop. And today's pretty exciting. I've spent a lot of time thinking about this purchase and I've probably even mentioned it on previous videos, but I finally have a metal lathe. This is a piece of equipment so serious it comes in a crate with metal straps to hold it down. You literally need like heavy duty equipment just to get in the box to get to this heavy duty equipment. It weighs approximately 70 kilos, I think. And first job is I need to make a bench for it. I'm going to try and create something that will go up on wheels because everything in this workshop I try and put on wheels. But I want it to be able to rest on regular feet most of the time for the maximum kind of solidity. Is that a word? So anyway, it's going to stay in the box for right now, but I'm going to cut some steel and make a bench. Current plan is 85mm kind of high by about half a meter-ish deep by about a meter wide. Now, some of those measurements are because of the size of the machine, but some of them are because I have 3 meter lengths of steel, and if I use 85mm high, I can get 3 legs plus 1 kind of depth piece out of a single 3 meter. So anyway, let's get some steel out, get cutting, get welding. Hopefully we can knock this out quickly and get as quickly as possible to the fun part of setting up the lathe. Let's get on. Okay, well, you get the idea. Basic steel frame, not a lot to it really, just welding a lot of seams together. I started off with the TIG welder because I really like the control of that, but a bunch of the realities of making a structure like this, you end up with a lot of seams in difficult to reach positions, and so I broke out the MIG to do some of that stuff, fighting against whether I have enough gas left for, for shielding gases. But anyway, this is the base frame. I capped all the ends of the feet, so they're nice and kind of solid on the ground. Next step is to add the lift. So I'm basically going to steal, copy, homage to Wesley Treat, who did this mechanism on a workbench quite a long time ago, and then recently again on a router lift. But basically there'll be one length against each end with wheels on and hinged, so that normally it will be flapped up, and then a lever system to allow you to kind of push them down together, all 4 wheels, to pop it off the ground. So got some wheels, just bought some hinges, just gonna tack all that together, and then hopefully we can get on to building a lever part. Yeah, let's do that. as it stands, the mechanism has so much leverage that even with the top on and the fact that it's a fairly heavy steel table, even just moving it around causes it to actuate. Now that shouldn't be a problem when there's a big mass on top. So let's try that, shall we? This might be a silly idea, but okay, so should be securely on the ground. Now I just need to see whether or not it can lift me on top of it as well. No problem, easy peasy. And down again. I'd call that a result. So now basically paint it, screw the top down properly, and then we can put the lathe on it. I may want to put something on here to extend it a little bit, and I will probably need some kind of actual latch. Yeah, let's do the latch and then we'll do the painting. Off camera, I just quickly welded up this kind of ugly beast. Can you see that? Yeah. Which is basically just a bunch of random offcut scraps welded to one side and a hole drilled in the top. So the idea is that when this is on it, on this axis, this weight wants it to kind of tip out, but otherwise can just be pushed aside. So I'm just going to set this. I've tipped it over to make this much easier operation, but the idea is I'll set this up so that it is kind of flush with enough clearance to flip over the beam when it's in its upmost position. It's going to mark that location and then weld a little slug on the end. I could drill this and use a bolt. I'm more about trying to get to the lathe part, so I don't want to overcomplicate or overtake time. Let me just Ta-da! Well, here we go. It's finished, it's sturdy, it's easy to move around, the lathe is mounted and bolted down. I was going to tack on some stuff about actually using the lathe in this video, but I think it's probably already too long. So you're just going to have to come back for future videos where I attempt to learn the wondrous mysteries of metal turning on the lathe. I've been binge watching Aid's workshops, so hopefully that has given me a big start trying to absorb many decades of extraordinary knowledge from somebody else. We love YouTube. I think I'm almost certainly going to add storage under here at some point. I have some shelf brackets and such. I kind of like the idea of having maybe a big, wide, shallow drawer right here that I can put all of the lathe bits in, and then maybe some cupboards. Obviously it will need to not interfere with the mechanism, but that should be fine. So yeah, that's it for today. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see me do stuff with the lathes in the future, make sure you're subscribed, and all those other things that everyone has to tell you to do. Thanks for watching, see you next time.